Welcome to Ghost Fightin' Treasure Hunters. I think these kids are just straight up thieves. This game is a game from 10 years ago, 2013, and it is rated for 8 plus, and the board game geek community says 5 and up, and I am here to tell you that I can't seem to beat this game even on the very basic mode here. So we are going to attempt to play the basic mode for the 13th time, okay? I am not exaggerating. I am so sick and tired of doing this intro. I'm going to do it this last time, just cut it out, and then just do playthroughs and see if I can beat this game. I think the problem might be it's just so heavily luck-based that I just keep losing, and that's totally what I'm telling myself anyway. So you will note that you do have to play as 3 or 4 of the treasure hunters if you're playing with 2 players. So I'm just going to play all 4. You can see the different colors down here. I will never in a million years remember whose turn it is. So I've printed myself out a little piece of paper here, and I'm just going to put this right here at the entrance to this front door. We're going to use our friend Cthulhu here to keep track of whose turn it is. Red will go first. Now, going back to the basic setup, it's super easy. You have 24 ghosts, you have 6 haunts, right? So the idea is you are children, I'm convinced, you're breaking into this haunted house to steal their gems. There are 8 gems. Setup is as follows. You put as many dudes out here as you need, and then look for rooms A, see they're A through whatever, and you put a red or a gem in every room that has a red letter, right? So we're going to skip B, obviously, right? So nice and easy. There's only 8 in case you're not counting, right? Then you take your cards, which happen to be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, KL5, and then there's a shuffle card. So when you draw this, you do not add a ghost to the house, you just shuffle. But every other letter you draw, you add one of these 24 little green ghosts, these little guys over here. Now, what you do is run around. Let's see here. Do I have it somewhere? I do. Here we go. Here's the turn sequence, right? So you roll the movement die. That's this hateful little thing right here. It's a D6. On sides 1 through 5, there's a little ghost icon. On side 6, there is not. Obviously, it's not working because of the green screen. You can see there's a little green ghost right there on all of the sides except for 6. And then, if it has a ghost, so 1 through 5, you draw one of these cards. You put a ghost in the spot. Now, you'll notice in each room, take a look at C up here at the top. This one's probably the easiest to note. You'll see there's 2 different circles there. That's because there's ghosts that can go in those 2 spots. You cannot have a third ghost in a room. And part of setup is putting ghosts on these rooms that have the extra little circle around the little circle. So it's C, F, and it does explain all this in the manual, but it's just this easy because you can see it. Oh, that's going to drive me crazy. I should have taken like an entire row out here. All right, so we do that, right? We reveal a ghost card, right? If we didn't roll a 6, we place a ghost out if we rolled a 1 through 5, and then we move up to our movement, okay? So, taking a look at 1 through 3 on the moving, right? Or on the directions, on the instructions here, right? So you roll the die. You place a ghost figure on the board if you roll the 1 through a 5. Then you move up to the number that you rolled. You cannot share a space in the hallway with another treasure hunter, but rooms, like whole rooms, like any lettered room here, counts as 1 space. So you could, in effect, have all 4 treasure hunters in 1 space. Now, real quick, I know I'm putting this over here, and there is clearly a spot, and awesome. I love this board, by the way. It is gorgeous. The artwork is phenomenal. I love how super detailed it is, how bright it is. I love that there's a spot for the cards, right? There's like a little water pool with a moon reflection. It's great, but I do so much shuffling. This has like a little lip on it for me to get my thumb underneath, so it makes it a little bit easier for me to pick up. This is just some 3D printed thing, and so I'm going to use this thing here. These cards back here are not in the basic game. This is all green doors are locked, all blue doors are locked, and then this is draw 2 cards and then shuffle, and then this is draw 3 cards and shuffle. So you're adding a lot of ghosts, and that is in the advanced game, which we're not playing because I can't even beat the basic game here, right? So we're gonna stick to this. So when you move, it's literally move until you feel like stopping or until you're at your limit. Okay, so I could come in here and go, let's say like 1, 2, and then go 3 and stop, even if I roll a 6, and then I can pick this up, right? If I pick up a gem, I have to stop, or if I want to stop and fight a ghost, I have to stop, right? Now, you don't have to stop. I could roll a 6 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, see there's a door here, 5, there's a door there, and 6, and come out way over here. I don't have to stop just because of the ghost here, okay? You can just cruise right on through, but you might not want to because these ghosts start to overrun the house. Now, next thing in turn order, right? Pick up, drop off jewels. You have to run outside to drop them off. And to win, you have to get all 4 players outside, or all 3 or 4 characters, right? Now, if you're playing 2 players, you play 2 each. 3 players, you have 3 guys, and 4 players, you're 1 apiece, right? So you're going to have 3 or 4 characters in this house during your play. You have to have all 4 characters out and all 8 gems out of the house too, the jewels, okay? And you'll see down here is fight. So fighting, how does that work? Well, it's pretty straightforward. I go to a room with a ghost, I end my turn, I roll one of these dice, and on a ghost like that, I remove this ghost back into the pool. Nice and easy, okay? So there are 3 ghost symbols on this die, right? 1, 2, 3. There is 1 blank side, and there are 2 haunt sides, these red, and you have 2 dice. Reason why you have 2 dice is if you have a situation of 2 or more players in a room, you can roll up to 2 dice to go ahead and try to eliminate them, right? In this case, that ghost would be gone. However, haunting. So this is the big problem with the game here, right? This is how you lose real fast. If you are going to add a 3rd ghost to a room, that room becomes haunted instead, okay? So you never actually add a 3rd one. You remove the 2, you add one of these big chunky guys here, which are pretty sweet, right? Because you can put like a little battery-powered tea lamp or something underneath it. My child, my daughter, who is now 6, when she was 3, loved playing with these things because these guys stick on your little fingers, and these guys, we had tea lights underneath them, and we'd turn the lights out. It was a lot of fun to play around with. That's how we ruined Ghostbusters Protect the Barrier, and why I have this, and we don't play with that. So these guys come out and they replace the ghosts, right? So you would take the ghost away, well, 2 ghosts away, and put the haunt out. And so what happens is if you're carrying a gem and you're in a room with a haunt, you cannot leave it, right? So in a scenario, this is such a bad example. So you can't have a ghost with a haunt either. So like, let's say this is the scenario. And it's Red's turn, and Red rolls the die, and I got a 2. So Red has to draw a card and add a ghost. What if I draw D? If the card D comes up, I can't add a ghost. It rolls over to E, and L would roll over to A. It's very simple, okay? The game plays super fast. The rules are dead simple, and she cannot leave this room. Even you have to roll, but I can't move 2 spaces because I'm locked in here with a haunt. The only way to get out is to have another person come in, and then I can roll 2 dice against this thing, and I have to get at least 1 red to kill the haunt, right? But fighting comes after movement, right? So your turn, if you're stuck in a room with a haunt, was just really bad on your part, because then it's the next player's turn, right? Yellow would then go and say rescue you, but then it would go green and blue, and then red would have to wait to get out of there, okay, and hope another haunt didn't come up. So that's it for the rules. It is that simple. You roll dice, it plays very quickly. The biggest mistakes that are made are forgetting to add ghosts, because you get so into trying to get out of there that you might start playing a little quickly here. Not saying that that's ever happened to me. We'll see what happens here. So I think we're good to go. I guess a real quick look at the advanced game. I kind of covered it, really. There's one major difference, right? So, of course, there's the shuffle cards right up top, right? You're going to draw 2 cards and shuffle the whole stack, or draw 3 cards and shuffle the whole stack. If a blue door comes out, right, so you would put it here, like this blue door and that blue door, all these doors are locked, right? And one thing to note, I'm just going to point it out, to get from A to D is really only 1, 2, 3 moves, because there's a door there, and a door there. So it's very easy to move around this house, okay, as long as you're paying attention to where the doors are, until you lock a door. So then all these blue doors are locked, and you might be right here, and you have a gem in your backpack, and you're trying to get out, and now you can't. So you roll a 1, you're going to go up here now, and then try to come out the green door. Then the very next card you draw locks all the green doors and unlocks the blue doors. And so now you have to come back this way and out this way to get out of the house. When you shuffle, like let's say you draw this, or you draw the other, like don't draw extra ones, the green shuffle card, you draw that's in here right now. You would grab all of these cards, right? Everything that you have in your discard pile, including locked doors, and shuffle them up. So all the doors unlock temporarily there while the shuffling just happens. So that's really all there is to it. In the advanced game, you have one other horrendous thing that happens. On the backside of all of these gems, there's a number, 1 through 8. You set the board up face down like this. When you enter a room, you can flip one over and see what number it is, and then choose to pick it up or not. You can pick it up and run around the house all you want, but they can only exit the house in numerical order, obviously starting with 1, working your way up to 8, okay? So in the basic game, it's not that hard. You keep all these out of here, and then you just have to pick these up. And you would think that you could rush it down. You would think that you could just run in, roll really well, grab all the gems, you can only carry 1 gem at a time, by the way, and run out of there before enough ghosts would populate, right? That's not the case, right? You can't remove ghosts as fast as you're adding ghosts. It's literally not possible. You're not going to be able to do it unless you're running around in pairs of 2, and you're only going to rooms with 2 ghosts and rolling 2 ghosts every time, which, let me assure you, these guys hate me. So anyway, that's Ghost Fightin' Treasure Hunters. We're gonna play a quick round of it. This is what, October 2023, the game you've all been waiting for, Ghost Fightin' Treasure Hunters. And I actually don't think that this game is in print anymore. They did make another version of it called Ghostbusters Protect the Barrier. It was this game. It also had, I believe, the advanced game with it, yeah. And then it also had like 1 or 2 aspects of the expansion that exists for this. There's an expansion for this called the Creepy Cellar that adds a whole sideboard with like 2 cellar rooms or something, I think, and lots more stuff. There's different tokens, there's different stacks of cards, there's like 3 different stacks of cards. It's nuts. There's all kinds of things. There's extra of these guys, and there's like 4 more ghosts and 2 more haunts or something. There's a king ghost, like a blue guy. I don't know what any of that does. I have no idea. I know it exists. I know that this is impossible, I'm convinced. Like I said, this will be my 13th play of this, trying to beat this, and I'm going to point it out whenever I finally get a victory here in the video, which number of plays it is. But it's been a rough week, so we're going to see if we can beat this children's game, right? I mean, I don't want to call it a children's game. It's actually a pretty solid game, and I think the expansion might make it really actually good, but I'll never find out because I'm just bullheaded about it, and I'm stuck on being convinced that the basic game can be won if you're over the age of 8. I guess I don't know what my problem is with this game. Some kind of mental block, but this is the setup for Ghost Fightin' Treasure Hunters. So let's get started and just see what happens. All right, we're ready to get our butts kicked by some ghosts here in this place. Let's see. So basically, like I said, somehow I talked for 12 minutes about how the game plays, and the game takes all of like 15 minutes to play. We rolled a 6 to begin with. How amazing is that? Now, if we can keep that up, we can actually win this for once. So we are going to go 1, 2. Now, you can go into the building, 3 into the room here, 4, 5, and 6, and we can get all that way. Now, look how much we saved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? By just cutting in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. Red is done, and we didn't even have to add a ghost. Let's just keep that up. Let's just do that every time. 5. That's still a good roll, though. All right, so, oh, how funny. The very first card I draw is the shuffle card, which is also good because that means we don't have to add a ghost. And, you know, I don't like ghosts. Ghosts are bad. Let's keep them out of our little house that we're robbing blind here. I am convinced these kids are just thieves sneaking into this house. All right, so let's see. We're going to move 5 for yellow. 1, 2... You know, I almost want to get back here while we can. 3, 4, 5, as opposed to just grabbing these quick ones. Maybe we can snag all the ones in the back and then just send one person to kind of clean up the back side of it. Off to the green player. Let's see here. Oh my goodness! Okay, another 6. Honest to God, I'm telling you, the 12 videos before this, I rolled 1s and 2s. One time I had the red player get stuck in this area because she couldn't roll anything better than a 1 or 2. So this is quite the anomaly. The problem now is, so green can't go join them, right? I can't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because we're stuck there, and I can't move diagonally. What about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the same. It's a bummer I can't get in there. Is there a way to do that, you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, but I can get in here. Now, I have to make the choice now, okay? Turn sequence, remember, is roll the die, reveal a ghost card. We rolled 6s and then shuffle and then a 6. So now I have to choose if I want to pick up the gem. I may as well because I feel like my luck is going to run out. So we're going to pick up the gem and then we go to the fight phase, right? So this is where we get to roll this thing now and see how lucky we are. And we are not lucky. We did not get to kill that ghost. It's just blank. All right, blue. Let's see what we've got here. This is a 1. That's more like it. Oh my God. Again. Okay. This is hilarious. This never happens. This is kind of funny. But by now, there's usually 8 ghosts on the board. So to see only the starting 4 still out here is quite the thing. How funny. All right, but we can only move that 1 spot for blue. Let's go back to red. And, oh boy, well, I guess it depends on how well we roll. Let's see here. Red is going to get a 3. So let's add a ghost first. Finally, we're going to add a ghost to J. So you can see, like I said before, every room just has 2. They don't have to be on the spot, obviously, but that's kind of your reminder. 3. So red can go 1, 2. Red can hop all the way over to, oh no, 1, 2, 3. No, we can't. We're 1 room short. We could go 1, 2, 3 into here and grab this in D. Or we could take a shot at this ghost. And I kind of like that idea. So we could go 1, 2, stop in here, grab ourselves a gem. They're not that hard to put in. They're really not. There we go. And we can roll against this ghost. Okay, so let's see here. We have nothing, right? This is not going to count against a ghost. So we go over to yellow, who might need to go help their friend now. Let's see how far. Oh, I had a bad feeling that would happen. Wow, there's only 1 shuffle card in here. I don't understand. I promise you I'm shuffling these for real. You can see me doing it. Oh boy. Okay, so who's that? That's yellow. So yellow can move 1 whole space. We may as well then. Oh boy, I don't even know what to think about that now. That is kind of crazy. Let's keep yellow back here. Let's just move yellow back 1 space. Let's just as you know, it would be nice to go in here and grab this, but there's no guarantee we're gonna. Well, gosh, you know what? We roll the 1. Let's do it. Let's just take it and go. We have to get them all out eventually. So off to green. We have a big 5 and a ghost. We have an I. Where is I? All right, right. Ooh, the room we're in. Okay, now that doesn't do anything to us until it becomes a haunt. And so we're looking at green. So green could stay here and fight the ghosts, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bummer, we get stuck right here. So maybe instead we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We come in here just so that we can fight this ghost, right? Because we want to try to keep the number of ghosts down. And look at that. We got a ghost. I know it doesn't show up on the green screen, but that's what it looks like. Sayonara, ghost. All right, so blue gets to go now, and maybe they can get in a little bit better. We have, drum roll, please, another 1. Oh, no. D is going to get, oh, that's way out here. Okay. So we have 1 for blue. You move right there, buddy. So I guess it didn't happen with red this time. This time it's blue's turn. So let's see. We want a 6 again. We need to try to get as close as we can to getting out of there. Look at this. This is going to be the game I can actually win because I can actually roll more than 1 6, it looks like. So let's see here. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I can't come out here. So this is a bummer. We have 2 people in here now. What else can we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that instead, right? So if we're here and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the bathroom, 6 into I. Now this is a bit of a gamble because if I draw I, which I can't because I is right here, we could wind up with a haunt, right? Now, that's not likely to happen, but you know what's somehow surprisingly even less likely is for me to remove a ghost, but I'd like to try. So yeah, see, we got a big fat blank. Dang it, and now we're 6 spaces away, as opposed to just being right here. Oh boy, wow, just 1 for yellow, huh? So E, we're gonna add a ghost to E into the bedroom. And I love this artwork, by the way. It doesn't show up on the green screen very well. Of course, they're ghosts, but they're fantastic. You know this is the bedroom, right? They're hysterical. Like this one here, the billiards room, right? You know exactly what's going on. That's D out here. And you can see, again, the art is fantastic. You can see the pool table in here. So what is that? Yellow moves 1. I guess you go here. See, now we have this traffic jam problem that happens to me every single time I play. So let's go ahead with green. Green gets a big 1, which means green can't move anywhere. So we just add a ghost to J, the room that we're in. That's all right, because guess what? Fight comes after move. So we at least get to roll. Oh, we get to roll 2, because there's 2 of us in here. So, oh good, 2 reds. Wow, we failed to remove the ghost. Yeah, buddy. Well, maybe we send blue in there because, you know, blue's going to roll a 1 again. Let's see here. Blue rolled a 3. That barely even rolled. We're going to go A, and we're going to go 3 with blue. So now, gosh, I almost feel like it's worth it to just go in here. But 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's too bad. I'd love to be in here. Well, we may as well go. We may as well come in here and just help these guys. We may as well pick up some gems and see. We can only roll 2 dice. We don't get 3, even though there's 3 people in there. And we got the ghost out of there. Maybe not the best use of a 3, but we all have gems now. So now we have to rush that front door and get out. So red needs a big number, not a 2, not a 2. F, there's the bathroom, the one you've all been waiting to see the graphics for. So, so let's take a look at this now. So we know that I and F are in here. So I and F won't be drawing a haunt anytime soon. However, that doesn't mean, we can't try to prevent it. So with our big 2 roll, we may as well go 1 space into the bathroom and just try to roll against the ghost anyway. We could have stayed where we are. Okay, my gosh, come on. This is what happens. I can never eliminate the ghost. So now yellow gets to go. Oh man, I swear that was a 6 that bounced to a 4 and rolled to a 2, which is like a horrible roll. So we're gonna go to H, and you can see we're already starting to get overrun here. There's a lot of ghosts here. So green, you're up with a big 1. Oh my god. G into the kitchen. So now we're in the hallway. So now unfortunately blue has to roll a 3. 1, 2, 3, or we're stuck. Watch him roll a 1. Oh, a 6. Okay, well that's good because at least we get out. We have 1 gem out of the house. And we don't have to add a ghost on a 6. That's the one roll we don't. And speaking of, it seems to me that a 6 should add a ghost and a 1 should be the one that doesn't add a ghost. That just seems terribly unfair to me. Terribly punishing. All right, so who's that? Red, reshuffle. There you are. Okay, so see, already now we're in trouble because we have these 2 rooms that could get us a lot of trouble with haunts. So we can move 4 with red, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we may as well just line up, right? Obviously, we're not going to do ourselves any good standing back in a room where we can't manage to kill a ghost. So let's see what we can do here. Oh, you probably can't see that. Want to make sure we don't have any questionable shuffling going on here. All right, here we are. Like in the very beginning of this. All right, so yellow only needs a 1. That's great. We got a big 5. We're going to throw a ghost out here, so that's trouble now as well. And yellow comes out, and we have 2 gems. Green, all you need is a 2. Come on. Oh, God. J, where's J? Right next to us, so 1, 2. Now our problem, again, is going to be trying to get back in this house. Let's go to blue. Oh, blue, may as well put you at the front door. Come on, can blue get a real roll for once? 5 is not the worst roll. Okay, so we have a B. So B goes out here. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, man, I don't like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like that either. But, you know what? Let's leave blue there because blue rolls poorly again. At least they only have to go right here to do some ghost mitigation. There's a big 6 from red. So we have 4 gems. My goodness, look at us go. All right, yellow. Let's see, a 5. G. All right, so yellow gets a 5, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, just so that we can roll against this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is right there. I need 2 people in a room together to try to wipe out some of these double ghosts, and that's just not happening. Oh, good, okay. There's 1 down. All right, now, green, you can go in there and bust some ghosts. Yeah, let's get a 6. How about a 1, bro? Oh my gosh. E, back to the bedroom. You got a 1. Blue, you only need a 1, but then you need a ghost roll. There's a 2. Unbelievable. H. Uh-oh. So let's go 1. And we don't have I or F in there, so it really could be either one, right? So let's go just 1. Let's clear the bathroom. We'll keep the Golgotham demon out of the bathroom, yeah? Whew, we got it. Okay. Let's go to red. Just hanging out outside. God, I'd love to see a 6 on red here. How about a 2? A. So you see our problem here. We're starting to get overrun, and there's really nothing we can do about it because we can't seem to kill the ghosts fast enough either. We got a 5 for yellow, and we're shuffling. That's maybe good. A 5 for yellow, huh? Let's see about 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's at least go in there. Just that gives yellow a chance at stopping a haunt, I guess. Let's see. That was yellow, right? I said yellow. No, and you did not get to stop a haunt. Okay, so now green, who's stuck at the front door behind red, not a great place to be, gets to roll a 5. And G, that's the kitchen. There's just too many ghosts around here. So let's go. Let's see. We can go 1, 2. Well, this is trouble now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go in here. Let's see if we can cut down on some ghosts here. Yellow's going to have to be damage control back there. Good. Good, 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 good. We're going to go to blue now. You got a 3. We're going to add... Uh-oh, so this is a haunt now in the bedroom. So we're kind of in a bad spot there until we can get 2 people back there. Dang. Dang, 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 dang. And I think... Do they just stay there and roll against that ghost? Maybe they come down just so we can roll 2 dice, yeah? Maybe that's a good idea. Well... Best I have. All right, let's do red now. Red, ooh, a 6. Okay, so where do you go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's come back here and help. That way we can at least roll 2 dice and see what happens. We get rid of 1 at least. Better than nothing. Over to yellow. I got to start keeping better count of whose turn it is. You start going too fast, and you make too many mistakes. So yellow gets a 5. So let's just have yellow go... Well, let's have yellow go 1, 2 over here, even though they can't roll against the haunt. So green, ooh, 6. Where do you go, pal? Do you go 1? And so green isn't carrying a gem. So green could go 1, 2, 3, 4 and help yellow roll against this guy. And let's have green pick up the gem anyway. Let's just have that, just since we're there. We didn't kill it. That's terrible. So now blue... Gosh, okay, so blue gets a 4. So let's draw a ghost. That's going to go to D. And blue has a 4. Blue's going to come 1 room over, I think, and just roll against these ghosts because we want to try to prevent the haunt from happening in here. Uh-oh, what do we got? We got a big fat nothing. Red is probably going to cruise on over to D and try to stop those guys. Ooh, a 6. Great. I don't want to go that far. But... sometimes you have to. We're going to pick up the gem. We're going to roll 1 die against those guys. We got 1. That's good enough. Okay, so now yellow has to roll anyway, even though we're not moving, right? So yellow still has to add a ghost to nowhere. We're going to shuffle. But then we do get to stay there. And, well, yeah, we're going to stay there and try to remove the haunt because green is stuck there until we can remove the haunt. Right? So we definitely want to get rid of that red haunt. Let's go ahead and roll 2 dice against the haunt. We got it. We got 1 right here. Good. Okay. Now we can't... Yellow can't move, but that's okay. Green can, potentially, assuming I roll well here. 1! Are you kidding me? J down here. So with your 1, you're going to move over here to B just so that we can try a shot at removing the ghost in that room. Ooh, we got it. All right. Not that that was a super trouble room or anything, but still it could be. We're going to roll for blue a 6. Yes. I guess, because I guess you could move 1 room because I want somebody to come help you. So red now has to get out of here. We could have used a 6 on red. Let's see what we get. We get a 2, of course. We got a shuffle. That's all right. We're just going to have her move over here. And then roll a single die against that ghost. No good. Of course not. Oh, guys. We're so close because we got all 4 out at one time. We just need to head towards the exit now and deal with this guy. And maybe we can just kind of like rush it and get out of here now, which would be a miracle. That would be amazing. I'd love to see a win on this basic mode. All right, yellow, you need at least a 2. There's a 4. Good enough. We have A. Ooh, the room you're in. But we're going to go 1, 2, and we're going to pick up the gem. And since there's 2 of us in here, we can roll against the haunt, which we really need to get rid of. Good, we got it. So that haunt is gone. We're going to go for green, which is way back here. So now it's just green bolts out of here with a 4. We have L. Where's L? L down here. Uh-oh, that's another room that we got to hit. So 4. We could go, let's see, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably our best bet. Wish I had a little bit more. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I wanted to get in there if I could, but I can't. So blue now needs to come down to L. Everybody's got gems except for blue. We're going to add to H, which we have to... Oh, no, that's a haunt all of a sudden. Okay, and we're going to move 3, though. I think we will just pass right through. 1, 2, 3, because we got to come down here. Red has to book it out of there now. We got the... Oh, God, 1. G. Uh-oh, you see us getting overrun all of a sudden. So red takes your 1 step. Yellow. Gosh, come on, man. 5. Let's see. I comes here. So where do you go for 5? You can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yellow could hang out here, and somebody could meet yellow, I think. I think that's probably a good bet. Just because we're getting a little bit too close. Well, maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, maybe not. Maybe we just run for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, maybe we just run for it. Everybody in the hallway. Let's go here. This is green is up next. Green gets a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Green is out. Now, unfortunately, even though green is out, green still has to roll, you know, and possibly add ghosts. But I think now we're just trying to get out of here. So 5, we have E, back to the bedroom. This is for who? Blue. 1, 2. Blue is going to stop right here and hopefully kill a ghost. Let's see. We have, yes, we're going to remove a ghost. Hey, that's good. I actually think we might have this mostly mathed out to where we can't lose unless we roll a bunch of 1s and somebody gets stuck in the house, which is totally possible. So there's 4 for J. Uh-oh, there's a haunt in J now, and we get 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. See, we can't go in these rooms now because we have all these gems. So yellow, you need at least 1, 2, 3 to get out. Please get a 3. There's a 6. Even better. You get out. We don't have to add a ghost. Green, you're already out, so it's a bummer we have to roll. Let's see. We rolled a 5 and C. Now, the thing is you could go in, but no, we're going to stay out. We're going to say blue. We're going to say blue needs a 1, 2, 3, 5. Boom. K, way over here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're so close to winning this. Look at this. Look at this. Red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We just need a 5. We just need a 5 or a 6. We can do this. Or we have to go a whole other round. 5 or a 6? How about a 1? Oh, B. 1 for red. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, so yellow is just going to add a ghost. Nope. Good. Green, 2. So we're just going to add a ghost to D. Unbelievable. Blue. Come on, guys, we can do this. We're going to add a ghost to... Oh, we're going to shuffle. I don't know if that's good or bad. Red is going to limp out of here. And oh, man. I have... This is our shot at winning this because we have way too many ghosts out here now. And you never actually get to add the 6th haunt. You know, like these. Like, they give you 6, but you only get to put 2 out there. So we don't want to add the 6th one here. If 6, you see at the very top there, if 6 rooms become haunted at the same time, you lose the game. So, yeah, we don't want that to happen. All right, so where are we at? Red, 1, 2, 3. We need a 4, 5, or 6. We have the 50% chance of winning right now. A 3. 1, 2, 3. Unbelievable. Let's not forget to add a ghost for that terrible roll. But the good news is, if we don't die right now, which we very well could, we can probably pull this off. So D gets a haunt. Oh yeah, we're going to lose. How funny. And you know what? I would not be surprised in the least. So now green is going to... Oh, green's going to shuffle. This actually might be a best case scenario. Ooh. Maybe. Well, it kind of depends on what blue rolls, because if blue puts a haunt out and red puts a haunt out, we're boned. Basically, we cannot draw B or C. If we draw B and C, we lose the game. So that's, you know, we're in pretty good shape, I think, to win. So here goes blue to B. Okay. And red, you just need a 1 or better, get a 6. Yes, we don't have to draw. You guys have no idea how happy I am. Honest to God, I am not messing around. This is my 13th play of this game, trying to beat it. It has taken me 2 days to play this game. I have played it over and over and over to the point where I'm sick of it. If this is a C, I'm going to freak out. Oh, it's a shuffle. Okay, because if that would have been C, that would have been a haunt had I not rolled a 6. That was just, I mean... Do you see what I mean? How it feels like pure luck, though? It really does feel like there's just way too much luck. I mean, you saw it's nothing but rolling dice and flipping cards, right? It feels bad because it feels like so much luck. Now imagine that occasionally you draw this guy and I have to flip over 1, oh, I ignore that, 2, 3, oh, not that one, this one, like 3 cards, right? And I draw 3 cards. Now I got to add ghosts to I and J and then shuffle them all back up. It gets very hard very fast, so I can't even imagine how that would play out. This was just the basic game of Ghost Fightin' Treasure Hunters, a somehow very popular family game that I'm not so sure I'm feeling that about. But anyway, Have a great Halloween, everybody. That's coming up here real soon. And remember, games are made for everyone's recreation. Thanks for watching.